Do you believe in time travel? What if we told you that there are real documented cases that prove exactly that? If you're thinking right now that time travel only exists in Hollywood movies and that there must be a logical explanation for everything, then we're very curious how you're going to explain these 5 mysterious cases. So let's dive right into the first one, and this one is truly extraordinary. Number 5. The mysterious disappearance of the train in 1911. The following incident is said to have really happened and is considered one of the most mysterious occurrences in history, one that has often been linked to time travel. On July 14, 1911, the Zanetti train departed from Rome with 106 wealthy tourists on board for a journey across Italy. The trip went smoothly at first, until the train reached the Lombardy Tunnel, where it vanished without a trace. The train entered the 500-meter-long tunnel, but never came out the other side. Despite intense search efforts by rescue teams, no trace of the train or its passengers was ever found. One passenger who had jumped from the train reported that everything seemed normal as they approached the tunnel, but just before entering, the train suddenly filled with a strange white fog. In a moment of panic, he leapt from the train and briefly lost consciousness. When he woke up, the train was gone, and it never emerged from the other side of the tunnel. Extensive investigations revealed no evidence of what happened to the train, its passengers, or any sign of an accident. The tunnel itself was later destroyed by bombs during World War II. This puzzling case remains unsolved to this very day and is the subject of endless speculation. Some people believe that a kind of time portal existed inside the tunnel, and that it opened the very moment the train entered, transporting both train and passengers into another dimension or another time. But now we come to the most mysterious part of this story. A few years later, Italian authorities discovered in historical records that around 100 confused and completely disoriented Italians suddenly and inexplicably appeared in Mexico City in the year 1845. These Italians who appeared in Mexico claimed that they had arrived on a train which had departed Rome on July 14, 1911. That would mean the passengers of the train had traveled 66 years into the past, straight to the year 1845. The Italians were declared insane by the Mexicans, and psychiatric records even document conversations in which they insisted they had come from the year 1911. But then the case grew even more mysterious, because according to records from 1845, one of the passengers carried a snuff box that clearly showed it had been manufactured in 1907. This very snuff box is still kept in Mexico today and is regarded by some as proof that this story is real, and that the passengers truly traveled into the past due to a time anomaly inside the Lombardy Tunnel. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thank you. Number 4. The dimensional gate in the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is a notorious region in the western part of the North Atlantic. The corners of the Bermuda Triangle are formed by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. The area is famous for its numerous unexplained disappearances of ships and airplanes. It is estimated that over 50 ships and 20 aircraft have vanished under mysterious circumstances in this region over the years. One particularly well-known case is that of Flight 19. On December 5, 1945, 5 Navy torpedo bombers took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for a training flight. Shortly after takeoff, they apparently began experiencing navigational problems. The leader of the group reported that his compass instruments were not working. The last radio transmission suggested that they had become lost over the ocean. Despite extensive search efforts, neither the planes nor the remains of the crews were ever found. Around the Bermuda Triangle, countless theories attempt to explain the disappearances of ships and planes. It is believed that unusual magnetic anomalies exist in the region of the Bermuda Triangle that may interfere with navigation instruments. Others believe that the legendary realm of Atlantis lies at the bottom of the sea in this area, and that the technologies of this sunken advanced civilization are responsible for the anomalies that cause ships and airplanes to vanish. Some researchers have also pointed to increased UFO activity in the Bermuda Triangle. They suggest that a secret alien base may exist on the seafloor in this region. The mysterious disappearances of planes and ships could therefore be experiments carried out by these extraterrestrial beings. But the most intriguing of all the theories claims that the Bermuda Triangle is a portal or a gateway to other dimensions. According to this idea, the Bermuda Triangle may produce spatial and temporal anomalies that cause ships and planes traveling through the area to accidentally be shifted into another dimension. There are a few astonishing reports of unusual phenomena observed by survivors and witnesses in the region. These include sudden mists, unexplained lights in the sky, the sudden disappearance of the surroundings into darkness, and the complete malfunction of navigation instruments. Although many of these theories are absolutely fascinating, the true cause of the countless disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle remains unresolved to this day and continues to be the subject of speculation and research. Number 3. The Count of Saint-Germain. The Count of Saint-Germain is one of the most fascinating and mysterious figures in European history. Known for his supposed immortality and his wide array of talents, he is still surrounded today by an aura of mystery. The Count of Saint-Germain first appeared in European high society in the 1740s, and quickly became famous for his remarkable musical, artistic, and alchemical abilities. His origins and his true age always remained unknown, and he claimed to have discovered the elixir of eternal youth. Saint-Germain was often called the Wonder Man because he spoke many languages and possessed extensive knowledge in science, philosophy, and history, knowledge that went far beyond that of his contemporaries. According to reports, he was able to describe in detail events that had taken place long before his time, as if he had been present himself. In addition, contemporaries noted that he looked unchanged and youthful over the span of decades. Although the death of Saint-Germain was reported several times, each time after his supposed death, he reappeared suddenly, leading to speculation that he never truly died. The last known date associated with his death is 1784, but reports of sightings after that date sparked further rumors of his immortality. He was said to have astonishing knowledge of historical events and natural sciences, and often made predictions about the future that turned out to be surprisingly accurate. Some historians believe that Saint-Germain's unusual abilities and his unchanging appearance could have been the result of time travel. His deep knowledge of past events and his detailed predictions of the future, as well as the fact that he was often seen in different eras without aging, suggest that he may have had access to a technology or a kind of knowledge that not only granted him immortality, but also enabled him to travel through time. To this day, it remains unclear where he really came from, who his parents were, or what his life looked like before he appeared at the court of Louis XV. Who knows, perhaps he is still alive today, continuing to explore both past and future. Number 2. The Time Machine of Dr. Ronald Mallett. Dr. Ronald Mallett, a famous physicist, has embarked on an extraordinary scientific journey with the potential to change our understanding of space and time forever. His project to develop a time machine is based mainly on the principles of Albert Einstein's theory of relativity. The driving force behind Mallett's fascinating research is deeply personal. He wants to create the possibility of seeing his deceased father again, who died when Mallett was still very young. To realize his dream of traveling into the past, Mallett developed a device that uses laser beams. The device is based on the idea that light, when coordinated and moved in a certain way, could influence space-time in a way similar to a rotating black hole. It is like a small-scale experiment demonstrating that light can cause changes in its surroundings. According to Einstein's theories, the gravity of massive objects can bend space-time. Mallett's experiment illustrates that light, when moved in circles, could create similar effects, though on a much smaller scale. The actual effects of this experiment are extremely small, and there is still a long way to go before real-time travel becomes possible. but it demonstrates that time travel is not impossible and that it is only a matter of time before humanity gains the ability to journey through time. Some even believe that Dr. Ronald Mallett has already developed a fully functional time machine, but that it is being kept strictly secret. Who knows? Perhaps time travel is already possible. Number 1. Stonehenge, the gateway to other worlds. Stonehenge is one of the best-known and most studied prehistoric sites in the world, located in the English county of Wiltshire. It consists of a group of massive stones arranged in a circle, with its construction dated to around 3000 to 2000 BC. Because of its size, its precise alignment with the solstices, and its mysterious origins, Stonehenge continues to attract both scientists and tourists. The exact function of Stonehenge is still the subject of intense research and discussion. It is generally believed that the site served as a place of worship or a religious center, and possibly also as an astronomical calendar. Over the centuries, countless theories and legends have formed around Stonehenge. Some believe it was built by extraterrestrials and even possesses supernatural powers. Certain researchers suggest that Stonehenge is a portal or access point to other dimensions or realities. This idea is reinforced by reports of people who suddenly disappeared near the monument. The belief is that Stonehenge, due to its unique geological and geomagnetic properties, might function as a gateway to other worlds. Such speculations are often linked to observations of unexplained phenomena in the area, such as unusual mists, sudden weather changes, or electronic disturbances. Stories range from people vanishing without a trace while visiting the stone circle to bizarre accounts of individuals claiming to have been transported through space and time. In some tales, it is said that entering certain parts of Stonehenge during the solstices or at specific astronomical events, such as an eclipse, carries the risk of being drawn into another world. Some experts believe that the unique geological and geomagnetic properties of Stonehenge might occasionally create rifts in space-time through which people could accidentally slip into alternative realities. There are accounts of visitors describing strange experiences such as time loss, disorientation, or the feeling of sensing a supernatural presence near the stones. Despite centuries of study and research, Stonehenge remains a place full of riddles and mysteries. Perhaps it is even an advanced technology that we humans simply cannot yet understand. Now we look forward to hearing your personal opinions. Do you believe that time travel is possible, or do you think such a thing is not achievable? Which case did you find the most fascinating? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.